So next set of angle facts we're looking at here are supplementary angles. And so what we've got on the screen then is we've got a straight line down the bottom. And as we can see our red line moving, we've split it into two parts, A and B. Okay, so first thing we need to remember is that a straight angle is 180 degrees. Okay, so what we're looking at here are any angles that add together to give 180 degrees are called supplementary angles. So just like in the last video when we looked at complementary angles, any angles that added to 90 were complementary. Here, any angles that follow in this straight line that add to 180 degrees are called supplementary angles. And in this case in particular, angle A plus angle B equals 180 degrees. So let's have a look at some examples. Let's see this in practice. So here we want to find the missing angle, and again missing angle A degrees here. So writing down what I already know, 127 degrees plus whatever A is needs to equal 180. And so I can subtract 127 from both sides, and that's going to give me 53. Okay, 127 plus 53 is equal to 180 degrees. So my missing angle A needs to be 53 degrees. Okay, looking at another couple of examples. Again, we'll take the one on the left first. So we've got 73 degrees plus A needs to equal 180 degrees. Subtract my 73, and that leaves me with A needs to be 107 degrees. So again, this is all subject to us spotting that that is a straight line that we split into two parts. Okay, further along that big straight line, we've got another two angles. We've got B and 68. So again, it still holds true, right? I still know that B plus 68 degrees is equal to 180. Subtract my 68 from both sides, and that leaves me with B equals 112 degrees. Okay, another one. This one looks a little bit different to ones that we've seen before, just because it involves a triangle. But again, I've got my red line just to help me. I've got an angle through to there, and then an angle to there. So we can see through its journey, it has travelled that 180 degrees. So here, I've got A plus 124 degrees equals 180 that it needs to be. And so I take away my 124 from both sides, and that leaves me with an answer A of 56 degrees. Okay, finally, okay, again, it doesn't have to just be two angles. So here we've split it into three angles. Okay, A plus 70 plus A needs to equal the 180 degrees. And we can see that our two missing angles have the same letter in them. And because they've got the same letter, that tells me that they have to be the same size. If they were different letters, then they'd be different sizes. But here, because they're the same letter, they have to be exactly the same. So first thing I'm going to do, as always, I'm going to write down what information I know. I've got A plus 70 plus A needs to equal 180. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tidy it up. So I've got 1A plus another A, that's going to give me 2A plus 70 equals 180. I'm going to subtract my 70 from both sides, and that gives me 2A equals 110. And so 2 lots of A is 110, 1 lot of A is half of that, so 1 lot of A needs to be 55. And so each of my missing angles there is 55 degrees.